To me, cooking has become a ritual for deep communion with life. Every ingredient has a story, has an imprint, has living memory. Think of salt, for example. It once existed at the bottom of an ancient sea. Each ingredient is a thread in the tapestry of life, connecting us to the soil, the sky, and the labor of the people who made its way to you possible. We aren't just simply cooking, we're collaborating with the earth. We're working on an art project that we eventually get to eat and enjoy. There's a rhythm to cooking as well. The chopping, the stirring, the tasting. You enter into a sort of meditative state almost. It becomes peaceful. It becomes something that you, when surrendered to, begin to learn to love the process. Cooking teaches you how to enjoy the journey, not just the end result, which, by the way, the end result is equally as amazing. I just feel like the food tastes different depending on whether or not you enjoyed the cooking process or rushed through it and threw a bunch of stuff together. It's an opportunity to create ritual in your day. Cooking for yourself and your loved ones doesn't have to be viewed as a chore or something to get through or get done so that you can move on to the next part of your day. It's something that can become a grounding point into reality to remind you what's real, what's here now. It's truly the simple, mundane, everyday things that we move through that are going to be the parts of your life that fulfill you the most. So that when you lay your head down to go to bed at night, you feel satisfied. You feel as though you did the best that you could that day. You lived life to the fullest. Not because you were on some yacht in the middle of the ocean, but because you surrendered to the processes of life. You allowed yourself to soak in the pleasure of smelling garlic in the pan with butter, which smells amazing, by the way. You allowed yourself to enjoy the sound of eggs sizzling in the pan. Really, anything that you choose to surrender your senses into can become pleasurable, even doing the dishes. When you surrender to the act and feel the warmth of the water on your skin, the texture of the sponge on your fingertips, it turns into something that was once an annoying thing that you had to do to a sensory meditation, to anchoring more peace into your life. In my opinion, the point of life isn't to have these grand, extravagant moments all the time. When they do come, welcome them. But it doesn't need to be a part of your everyday life to live a truly fulfilling lifetime. You are the only one blocking yourself from receiving pleasure and satisfaction with your day. You are the only one that is. It's almost as if we punish ourselves and we make it out to seem like we can't enjoy life until we do this, until we get that, until we attain this status symbol or whatever. When in reality, you have the opportunity in each moment to welcome pleasure into your life. It just depends on how you choose to view the mundane moments, such as cooking, such as cleaning, such as running errands and going to the grocery store or spending time at work. It's fully up to how willing you are to allow yourself to surrender into the sensations of your body, into the love and the peace that is always available to you right here, right now, if only you are willing to receive. Cooking forces us to slow down, to be open, to be receptive to life, to enter into this neutral place of receptivity. It's not all about go, 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 get done, achieve. Most of life is truly about learning to be receptive to what is here now, including the discomfort, right? And if we're not open and willing to receive discomfort that may be here in the present moment, we are also closing ourselves off to being receptive and open to receive peace, to receive love, and to receive pleasure. The problem is when we first begin to open ourselves back up to life, oftentimes there is a buildup of stagnant energy that we have been putting off moving through. When we choose to close ourselves off to life, we aren't truly avoiding it, we are just saving it for later. And this is the scary part of opening ourselves back up to pleasure and peace and love and joy, is that first you must move through all of the stagnant energy that you have been suppressing, which can look like anxiety, fear, anger, anything throughout your life you did not want to experience, so you suppressed instead and you pushed it off to the side and you said, oh, I'll deal with that later. Well, later is now. Later is now when you are choosing to wake yourself back up to life. When you make the decision to surrender, to open yourself back up, you are first choosing to feel everything throughout your entire lifetime that you haven't moved through yet. And so this can be scary, and you can think that something is wrong with you because you thought you were opening yourself back up to love again. And then all of a sudden, bam, 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 here comes this insecurity you had when you were 14 and the pain that you felt when you were 25 and went through your first major breakup, right? So it's not all sunshine and rainbows, unfortunately. We do have to move through the stagnant energy that we have been putting off feeling. But I promise you, on the other side of this labor, on the other side of moving through these energies, there will be peace again. There will be pleasure again. There will be joy. There will be bliss. There will be all of these things again. You will begin to celebrate life again. The best part is that once you move through all of these stagnant energies and you surrender, life truly becomes a moving, living, breathing prayer of communion with the divine. It always has been. We just forgot.